Welcome once again to Story Time with Joel Johnson. There's a young teenage girl who sits down with her father and says, "Dad, I want to tell you a story." The story's about Buster the dog. And she knew that her dad loved their dog Buster. Buster was a good dog, a man's best friend. And the girl said one day, Buster the dog gets out of the yard and takes off. And Buster the dog visits his little dog friends down the road. Buster the dog smells the roses, runs into the woods, rolls around in the dirt, and plays his heart out. Buster the dog runs and chases birds and watches the birds fly away. And Buster the dog might even get in a little fight with a cat. But Buster the dog is just having the greatest time of his life. And then when Buster the dog finally comes home, "Dad, you beat Buster the dog. You hurt Buster. You treat Buster terribly. You yell at him. You scream at him. And the fun-loving Buster is not so fun-loving anymore." Well, her dad heard the story and said, "That's quite interesting. I am a little harsh with Buster. But Buster always seems to come back." The teenage girl says, "Dad, one day Buster the dog leaves the yard. And again, he goes out and he plays with other dogs. And he once again smells the roses and the flowers. And once again, he goes out into the woods and rolls around in the dirt. But this time Buster thinks, when I get home, I'm going to get beat. And I'm going to get yelled at. And I'm going to get screamed at." And Buster begins to think, maybe it's best I don't go home. Maybe it's best I just stay out here. Figure things out for myself and do the best I can. Because if I go home, it's only going to make things worse. And the teenage girl looks at her dad and she says, "Dad, sometimes I feel like Buster does. Sometimes I don't want to come home. Sometimes home is not the peaceful, safe place that it's supposed to be." And from one parent to another, do you sometimes make your child feel that way? And as one husband to another, or one spouse to another, do you sometimes make your mate feel that way? May God bless you. I hope you got something out of this story. Thank you for listening and have a great day.